Just kidding, you guys. Good morning, you guys. It is day 4. Let me see if I have the right card. Day 4 of our December dedication fast. And I woke up this morning. I have been doing mostly dry fast, and then I do have water at the end of the day. I'm down about, I want to say about 8-ish pounds since the first. I didn't weigh myself on the first, so I'm not too sure how accurate that is. But yeah, my weight tends to fluctuate depending on different things. So not too sure, but I'm gonna really just pay attention to the end of the month weigh-in. That one's gonna be what I'm counting. So I'm getting a really bad headache in the mornings, and I think it's just the lack of water. And so the one thing I don't want to do is become dehydrated, so I'm gonna go ahead and start sipping on some water today. I don't know if I'm going to do a dry fast tomorrow or Friday. We'll see. It kind of depends on my mood. I'm not really going to push that. I'm not going to force myself to do something that I don't want to do. So I'll just see, kind of how I feel. So one of the things that I'm always constantly asked is, how do I manage when I'm cooking? And right now I'm getting ready to make literally a quesadilla for my husband's lunch. And I got this full fresh rotisserie chicken. This is one of my kryptonite items. And I just wanted to share with you guys, honestly, if you guys are fasting and you still have your wife duties, your mommy duties, you're gonna have to cook. And a lot of people have that struggle. And so you're not alone, and honestly, it's one of those things that it either bothers you or it doesn't. And I'm sorry if you hear the rain outside. We have another storm coming through California right now. Anyway, so my tip when I am cooking, usually it doesn't really bother me. I think because I've been doing fast so long. This is actually my 17th fast. Drink a ton of water while you're cooking. It gives your mouth something to do. And it just takes your mind off of the fact that you can't eat what you're cooking. The other thing too is, do not do dishes right away. Do not leave food out on the counter. Do not leave it on the stove, obviously if you're still cooking, but don't leave it in your sight. So if you are going to make something, make sure that you give it to the person that you're giving it to, or you put it in the fridge, store it, close it, because out of mind, out of sight, and then get out of the kitchen, because then you'll be less tempted to actually stand there and eat what you're cooking. So I've had it actually affect me so bad that I've stood at the kitchen, at the stove. I've been, making some chicken, and I'll just stand there and start eating one. One's not a big deal. One turns into like almost the whole skillet. It's not a good picture. But you guys, you got to do what you got to do. You got to find something that works for you. What works for me is drinking a ton of water while I'm cooking. So sometimes it's just that habitual thing that your mouth wants to eat because you're used to the chewing. Keep your mouth busy with gum, sugar-free gum. That's actually something that's worked for me as well. I don't do that as often, but definitely drinking water. Fill yourself up with water, and then put it away as soon as you can. Get out of the kitchen as soon as you can. Get outside so you're not smelling it. You guys can do it. You just have to kind of find your own way. If you give in, you give in. You're human. Just keep trying, and maybe you can ask your spouse to do the cooking while you're fasting. Whether or not that's going to work, I don't know. But anyway, I'm about to head out to work. We are going in for a minimum day today, which is great because it's raining. But I will check in with you guys either later or tomorrow. Hopefully your fasts are going well. Post in the comments if you guys have any questions or if you guys need help or encouragement, and I will talk to you then. Thanks for watching.